I know some particular things about it, but this
No, I love you. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I? More ears. Indiana politics. Indiana. Come on, no,
God forbid. Mom, come on, no done now. Mom, come on, no done now. So, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's still your boy Wise King. So, in this video, in this stream, I'm going to show you guys how Bytrading actually operates, and I trust that you guys are hearing me. If you guys are hearing what I'm saying, please give a thumbs up in the chat so we can proceed. And if you want to get started on this platform, you can check out the link in the description, right? You can check out the link, both the Signal community the and also the platform link, so you can sign up. So let me first show you guys how to create an account for yourself. So if you want to create an account, you can actually come right here and click on okay. You can actually come right here and click on, let me just click on logout and then sign up. So right here on this section, this is where you can create an account for yourself, right? This is where you can create an account for yourself. Just put your email address right here on this section and request a verification code by clicking on this button, and create your password and use my promo code, referral code actually, which is also in the live description, so you can go and check it out. So after that, you just click on the sign up. So I just have to log in right now and let's proceed. And actually this platform is more like a risk-free platform, but disclaimer, this video is for this stream actually is for educational purpose only, shouldn't be taken as financial advice. So the reason why I actually said it's a risk-free platform and why it's actually good is because of the way the platform is actually operating, right? So right here you guys can see that after creating an account, this is how the interface will look like. So you just have to click on the last icon at the bottom and come right here to this section on where it says top up. So you can do it to click on top up to actually fund your account on the platform, because you can actually top up your account and also withdraw money. It actually depends. So just click on top up and come right here to this section. They actually have $20. You just have to come right here, put the amount which you actually want to fund with, and click on the top up and follow the prompt. So after that, you will start seeing it right here on this section over here where it says total asset. So I'll be showing you guys how to now trade on the platform, right? I'll be showing you guys how to trade and also how to make use of this calculator phrase. So all you have to do, just do it to click on this calculator phrase. So once you click on it, it will actually bring you to a section like this. And if you follow this calculator phrase and everything goes wrong at this 8th phrase, you are going to get a compensation fee, 100% compensation fee. So that's actually why I said it's a risk-free platform, right? So I'll be going with this very particular one, right? I'll be going with this very particular phrase, and you just have to put the amount which you currently have on your balance right here on the section. You just have to, okay, you just have to put it right here, and then the calculator phrase will actually help you arrange how much you'll be using per trade, and I will be explaining how to actually make use of this calculator phrase. So I just have to go to their Telegram community, and I'm going to copy the trades which they will actually be dropping. So this time around on the 5 minutes, they told us to go with big, you guys can see, and this is actually the period ID. So you guys should always take note of this period ID. So I just have to come back here to this section and click on BTC28. It's not Ethereum. We will be trading on the BTC28, and take note, it's actually on the 5 minutes. It's actually on the 5 minutes and not on the 1 minute. I want to run something real quick so you guys will see it clearly. I want to I want to check out something. I want to check out something. We still have time. This is more like a 5 minute signal, so we still have some time. We still have some time. So actually, you guys can see they told us to go with big. You guys can see they told us to go with big. So all you have to do is select big, and it's actually on the 5 minutes. I don't know why mine is doing like this, but actually on my phone I can access it and it won't be showing like this. I can actually access it. So just BTC 28, and then on the 5 minute, it's working perfectly fine on my phone. You guys can see it. It's working perfectly fine on my phone. So I just have to select big, and don't forget that we are using this calculator phrase to trade. So if everything goes wrong, we are going to get compensated. So I just have to come back here, then put the amount which I'm to trade with right here on this section. So I just have to put it. So we have to follow every rules. So to avoid losing our funds, so we have to follow every rules. And then I now click on this trade showing right here on the screen. So sorry about that. Let me lock my phone screen. I now have to click on this trade showing right here on the screen. So once I now click on it, I'll now click on this confirm, and we still have about 2 minutes left. I now click on this confirm, and purchase successful. So I just have to give it some time. And you can also participate in some activities on the platform, because right here you guys can see beginner tax, my tax. Actually, you can do it to click on it and participate in their activity. Actually, you guys can see right here on the screen that the first one, actually you guys can see BTC 28 instant first deposit, enjoy 10% returns on your first recharge every single day. So which actually means once you top up your account on the platform, you can actually come right here and participate on this very particular activity. So let me click on back, and I'm going to wait for them to update us on how the trade actually went. Or I can still come right here to this section on where it says my order. I hope this stuff is still recording. I hope it's still recording. I don't know, but I just hope it's still recording. So come back here to this section on where it says my order. So once I click on it, I just have to okay. So this is where you can check the result. Let me go over to the 5 minutes. This is where you can check the result. You can see that the time is still waiting. The winning result is still waiting draw. You guys can see everything. So I just have to give it some time. I just have to give it some time, and let's see how it actually plays out. And we can also be checking it out in their Telegram community. This is where they will update us, and you guys should always take note of this period ID. Take note of the period ID. And also I'll be running a giveaway in this live stream, so you guys should watch to the very end. I'll be running a giveaway. You guys would be the one to select whether you want airtime or maybe you want it in cash. Actually, sorry about that. I just have to okay, sorry about that. So we actually won on that very particular trade. So let me click on the back, and you guys can see that my balance has actually increased. My balance has actually increased. So I just have to go and follow them on the second trade which they will be dropping. So this time around, they now told us to go with odd, you guys can see, and the period ID has changed. So always take note of this period ID, and actually to find this period ID, you have to come to this section. We actually won on that trade. We actually won on that trade. So you have to come to this section and to select 5 minutes again. And we are still going to trade with the 0.09, which is actually this amount, because currently I haven't encountered any loss, so I still have to proceed with this very particular amount. So I'm just going to click on trade right now, and actually it will be on the okay. Okay, let me now click on the confirm. I've actually joined that very particular trade, so I just have to wait for it. Let's wait for the result, and I can still click on the last icon. And also you can invite your friends to the platform and get some reward. Actually, you can invite your friends too. And let me click on BTC 28 again, come back to the 5 minutes, and let's wait. Let's wait for the outcome of the trade which I actually joined. Let's wait. I don't know why mine is showing me this stuff on my PC. Maybe I have to log out and log in again. Let me log out, refresh the page and log in again. But on my phone, it's operating normally. So okay, good morning. So I just have to come back to BTC 28 again, and to go back to the 5 minutes. And let's now wait. Okay, it's still showing me that stuff again, but on my phone it's actually operating normally. You guys can see that on my phone we have about 1 minute left and it's operating normally. I don't know why. Maybe the issue is from my, I just don't know. But let's just give it some time. About 50 seconds left. So if you guys still have any question, you guys can let me know in the chat. Tell me your questions in the chat, and also how you guys would love the giveaway to be, whether you guys would love it more like in cash or maybe airtime. Anyone, you guys can let me know in the chat. Anyone you love, just let me know. And don't forget, whenever you are trading, always use this calculator phrase. So if everything goes wrong, you would get compensated. So always use this calculator phrase. So that's also what I'm using. Exactly what I'm using. So let's just wait for the outcome of that very particular trade and check if we won over there or if we ran a loss. And we can still check out the results right here and go to the 5 minutes. So we actually ran a loss on that very particular trade. So right now we have to come back to this very particular one and click on the 5 minutes. This is what I'll be trading on the 5 minutes. And let me go over to their Telegram community and check the trade which they'll be dropping. So this time around they told us to go with even. So right now they told us to go with even. We have to go to this 5 minutes on. And to come back to the calculator phrase. And copy this very particular amount. This is what I'll be using on the next phrase, so you guys should take note. And I just have to paste it right here and click on this trade button showing right here on the screen. So I just have to do it on my phone. I just have to do it on my phone even, and then 0. 0.246, that's it. So I'm joining the trade with my phone. You guys can see I'm joining the trade with my phone. You guys can see it. So let me click on the trade and click on the confirm and purchase successful. So I just have to give it some time and let's see how this one actually plays out. The purpose of this video, actually this stream actually, is to show you guys how the platform actually operates and how to make good use of the calculator phrase to get compensation whenever everything goes wrong. So that's it. So you guys should just watch it carefully to the very end. Yo. Okay, you guys prefer cash. You guys prefer cash. I prefer cash. No problem, no problem, no problem. Actually, the requirement for the compensation is actually that you have to follow this calculator phrase and you have to trade on their 5-minute signal group, and the link to this 5-minute signal group would be down there in the live stream description, so you can check it out. So that's where you can find the link, both the registration link and also the Telegram community group link, so you can check it out. So you have to follow them from the phrase 1 whenever they are trading, and you have to follow this calculator phrase. You have to follow this calculator phrase. And actually, how you can find this calculator phrase, you can do what, click on this icon right here at this section. It will take you to this interface where you have to build the amount which you currently have on your balance, and the calculator phrase will help you calculate everything, so you would actually know how much you should be using per trade. So if everything goes wrong at this 8th phrase, you will get compensated. So always follow them from this phrase 1 and don't skip the amount. Follow them from this phrase 2 if they encounter a loss on the phrase 1. Follow them on the phrase 3 if they encounter a loss on the phrase 2. Follow them on the phrase 4 if they encounter a loss on the phrase 3. So that's actually it. But if they win on the phrase 4, then you have to go back to the phrase 1 and start trading with this amount. So that's it. So that's it. And what's the deposit? Okay, the minimum deposit is actually $10. The minimum deposit is $10. How much will they compensate? If everything goes wrong at this 8th phrase, you are going to get 100% compensation fee from everything you actually started with. So for instance, you started with $50, you are going to get exactly what you started with, exactly the amount you started with from this calculator phrase. That's what you are going to be getting back. So you guys prefer cash, no problem, no problem. 100% if you make use of the calculator phrase. Exactly, if you make use of the calculator phrase, you are going to get 100% compensation fee. Anything aside this calculator phrase and this Telegram community, you are not going to get any compensation fee. If you follow their 1-minute signal, you would only get compensated whenever they hit this 8th phrase, and the only compensation which you will be getting would be the money you actually more like lost on the 8th phrase. But if you follow their 5-minute signal, okay, we actually won on that trade. If you follow their 5-minute signal, you would actually get compensation fee from the phrase 1 to the phrase 8. So that's it. So we actually won on that very particular trade, and this time around they told us to go with small. So we actually won on that very particular trade, and you guys should always take note of this period ID. You guys should always take note of this period ID, right? So always take note of the period ID, and I just have to come right here. You guys can see we actually won on that very particular trade, and Okay. So this time around, they actually won on that trade. So right now, I'm to go back to the phrase one amount. I'm to go back to this very particular amount and then come right here. I just have to put it right here. I just have to put it right here and then, and they actually told us to go with small. So I'm to select small right now and then click on the trade, but I'll still be using my phone to do that. So 5 minutes and then small, and I'm to trade with 0.098 and click on the trade. I'm going to click on the trade and click on this confirm. I've successfully joined that very particular trade. So let's just wait. You guys can see they told us to go with small, and the period ID will, how much will 10%, sorry, how much will $10 give you? What do you mean by, David, what do you mean by is the signal all the time? Like how? How? Because okay, the time they do start dropping signal on the Telegram community is actually from 9 a.m. Nigerian time to 9 a.m. Nigerian time. They do have two trading section. The first one is 9 a.m. Nigerian time, and the second one is from 5 p.m. Nigerian time. So that's it. And how much will $10 give? $10 actually, you just have to come to the calculator phrase. You just have to come to the calculator phrase and put it right here, and you are to trade with this very particular amount per trade. You guys can see you have to trade with this amount per trade, and maybe on the eighth phrase they win on the eighth phrase, this is actually what you are going to get as net profit. But if they encounter a loss on the eighth phrase, you are going to get everything back. So it's actually as easy as that. So that's it. It's actually based on section. The signal is based on section. They have two trading section. The first one is actually by 9 a.m. and the second section is by 5 p.m. So for the 5 minute signal group, is it all in the same time? How, like, I still don't understand what you mean by is it all in the same time? Like, I still don't understand. I still don't understand. Okay, what? Okay, 24/7. Nope. They actually have two trading section. They have two trading section. The first one is actually, I've already explained that. The first one is 9 a.m. Second section is 5 p.m. So guess the calculator helps to, exactly, the calculator would help you actually minimize the loss, so maximize the loss actually. So anyhow, it would help you, because if everything goes wrong at this eighth phrase, it would actually more like help you get the compensation fee. So to actually get the compensation fee, you have to join their Telegram community and check out the channel description, the group description, and contact their customer support. So let's check if we won on that trade, or maybe if we ran a loss on that trade. And also take note of this period ID. So that's actually it. Okay, we actually ran a loss on that trade. So this time around, they still told us to go with small. So I still have to come and copy this amount and come back to the platform, select small, and then click on this trade. And click on this trade. So okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I have to I have to go with the phrase two. I have to go with the phrase two, and this is what I'm to use on the next trade. This is what I'm to use on the next trade. And actually, you guys should take note of this small. You guys should take note of this small and the period ID. So I have to go with it and then click on this trade. I'm joining the trade right now. I've actually joined the trade. So for the first, so for the 9 a.m. section, it's just from 9 a.m. Exactly, it's from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. just within 1 hour. Within 1 hour. So that's it. Within 1 hour, you are done trading. Check out the link in the video description to create an account for yourself. Check out the link in the video in this live description. Check out the link. Check out the link. And also their community, which is actually their Signal group. The link is also in the description, so you can check it out. Just give me 1 second. I will be back. So guys, I'm back. I'm back. So actually, how much can be made daily from this? It actually depends on how you actually want it, and more like your capital, your account size. Because if you are using a $100 trading account size, you can more like expect within a day, you can expect 3% of your money every single day. It actually all depends on how many losses they encountered and how the signal were actually. Because some days you would make $3, sometimes $4, sometimes $5. It actually depends. So I can't give you a straight answer to the question. I can't give you a straight answer. And for 10, okay, especially for $10, actually, especially for $10, you can expect. I would even advise you guys, if you are trading, use more like check your profit within a week, not within a day. Because for $10 trading account, I would advise you to expect maybe within a week, expect $4 to $5 within a week, or more than that. Just the minimum expectation should be that, the minimum. So they actually encountered a loss on that very particular trade. So this time around, they now told us to go with big, and currently we are now at the phrase 3. So I just have to copy the phrase 3 amount and go back here then, and to paste it right here and click on the trade, so on the phrase 3, let me refresh. Let me refresh. And okay, they told us to go with big. You guys should take note. They told us to go with big, and this is the period ID. This is the period ID. So big and 0.615, and I click on the trade and click on confirm. I've successfully joined the trade. So let's wait for the outcome. Let's wait for the outcome. And as we are actually on the phrase 3, you guys should take note of this net profit. Actually, you guys can see that it has already increased from this to this. So in each phrase, the net profit would continue to increase. So for instance, we actually get to this sixth phrase. So this is the net profit I'm going to be expecting. And if we get to the seventh phrase, then this is the net profits I will be expecting on this very particular trade. And if we get to the phrase 8, then this is the net profit I would be expecting. So you guys can see everything on the screen. And if everything goes wrong at this 8th phrase, then I'm going to get everything back, both from this phrase to this phrase. So that's it. Okay, okay. Don't forget, you guys can still ask me your question on the chat. You guys can still ask me your question. And I've already taken note of the how the giveaway would be. You guys more like want cash, right? So just stay tuned. You guys more like want cash instead of airtime. So just stay tuned. I will update you all on that, how that one would actually hold, but in this live. So let's just wait. Let's just wait for the outcome. We have about 2 minutes, roughly 2 minutes left on the trade which we actually joined. So let's just wait. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You can go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also turn on the post notification, because I'll be updating you all every single day. And I'll also be live streaming right here on this platform every single day, showing you guys how to also make good use of this platform. So how to leverage on it. So that's it. So let's just wait. Okay, let's check the results. Let's check the results. Okay, we actually ran a loss on that trade. So this time around, they still told us to go with big. They still told us to go with big. So currently we are now at the phrase 4. So I'm to go with this amount. Then select big and choose the amount I actually want to trade with. The deposit options, you can actually fund your account with USDT. You can fund your account with USDT on the platform. So that's it. So let me go to the last, let me click on the last icon, then click on this top up. You guys can see the method TRC20 USD and this very particular network. You guys can see, so this is actually their deposit method, so you can select any one of your choice and fund your account. So that's it. So I've actually joined the trade. So I've actually joined the trade. So my balance has decreased. You guys can see my balance have actually decreased. So let's wait. So let me click on the 5 minutes and let's wait for the outcome actually. Yes, the deposit method is only USDT, no other method. Only USDT is the deposit method. But you can join my, okay, if you're already in my WhatsApp community, you can reach out to me about that. It's only USDT, the deposit method. Exactly. I've already answered the question, but maybe this stuff is lagging a little. I've already answered your question. It's only USDT. It's only USDT. The deposit method is only through USDT, and also the withdrawal method still through USDT. So let's wait for them to update us on that rate, how it actually goes. We have about, okay, let's wait for them. 01, the actually, if we start encountering all these unnecessary loss, we don't have to panic as long as we are following this their calculator phrase, right? As long as we are following this their calculator phrase. So right now we are currently at the phrase 5. So on the phrase 5, I have to go with this amount, and if everything goes wrong at this 8th phrase, then I'm going to get compensated, right? And it's actually 100% because I'm following all the rules and criteria. I'm currently on their calculator phrase. I'm following every amount, and I'm also trading with their 5 minute Telegram community. So if everything goes wrong, I'm going to get 100% compensation fee. So right now they told us to go with big this time. So and to just build the amount right here, and let's let's trade it, right? So I just have to, okay, they told us to go with big, and then I'm to trade with 3 points, sorry, 3.842, and then click on the trade and click on confirm. You guys can see that I've successfully joined the trade. So to make losses, just continue. Nah, just follow the signal and the calculator, you get 100% compensation. Exactly. Exactly. Actually, about the giveaway, I'll be showing you guys the criteria. Just watch till the end. I'll be showing you guys the criteria about the giveaway. And you guys have already decided, but if you haven't yet, you can more like either select you want it through cash or maybe airtime or data. Just anyone, just let me know your thoughts in the chat. No problem, no problem, I'll do it for you guys. Maybe cash. Okay, okay, okay. Don't forget, if you also want to get started, you can check out the link in the description. And also, if you want to join their community, you can also check out the link in the description. So, okay. So, that's it. That's it. So, let's wait for them to drop another or maybe update us on how it actually went. Let's wait for them. And also, don't forget to use this calculator phrase. So, if everything goes wrong, you don't have to panic. You don't have to panic. Okay, so guys, we actually won on the phrase 4. You guys can see we actually won on the phrase 4. So if I should come back to the platform and refresh my balance, you guys can see that I now have about $101, right? You guys can see with 99 cents. So let's wait for them to drop another. Let's wait for them. So this time around, they now told us to go with big. So I just have to come right here, select big, and I'm to go back to the phrase 1, which is actually this amount. I'm to go back to the phrase 1, paste it right here on this section, and then click on the trade. So I've joined the trade. You guys can see on the screen I've successfully joined the trade, so let's wait for the outcome. I don't know why this stuff is still doing like this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's refresh the page and we have about few minutes left, or few seconds actually, not few minutes, few seconds left. So about 20 seconds left now. So let's just wait for the outcome. Let's just wait. So guys, we actually won on that trade. We actually won on that trade. You guys can see on the screen that we actually won on that trade. So let's wait for them to drop another signal. So I still have to trade with this amount again. So this time around they told us to go with big, but I'm still going to trade with this amount, right? Because they haven't encountered any loss recently. So I just have to go to the platform, go back to the 5 minutes. So they told us to go with big this time. I'm having some network delays over here. I'm having some network delays. So I don't know why. I don't know why. Not that I'm confused, like network. I'm having some network issues over here. I'm having some network issues. I can't even access it from my phone, so I just want to switch network. Maybe I won't be able to join this very particular thread because network is very bad. Network is very bad. Like very bad. No be small one. Not small one actually. God I beg. We have about a minute left. 9 a.m. trade actually ends by let me just say 10 a.m. 10 a.m. So network. Network. I doubt if I'll be able to join on this very particular one. Like network is very bad. I doubt. Network is very bad. Network is very bad. It has opened but won't show me my balance. I am not able to join it, so I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait. So let's just wait for them to drop another one. Okay, they actually ran a loss on that one. So they actually ran a loss on that one. So I just have to come back to the BTC 28, click on it and select 5 minutes. And this time around, I'll be trading with the phrase 2. I'll be trading with the phrase 2. I'm back. I'll be trading with the phrase 2 and I'm to trade with this amount. So they told us to go with peak again, so I just have to select peak, then trade with 0.246 and click on trade again. I've successfully joined the trade. You guys can see I've successfully joined the trade. So actually, yes, it's already 10. Yeah, it's already 10. But you guys can see that they haven't dropped much signals yet. So we still have to wait because we actually encountered some losses as the phrase 4. So we still have to wait. We still have to wait for them to more like give us some profit before we leave today's market. So we still have to wait. They actually dropped one. We have actually won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm still expecting more like 3 to 4 wins again before the section is over. So let's just wait. Let's just wait. We still have some time. The section isn't over yet. It isn't over, but will soon be over. I'm still waiting for about 3 to 4 wins again. Okay, 30 about 30 seconds left, so let's just wait for the outcome. Let's wait. Let's wait. Don't forget to always follow this calculator phrase. You guys shouldn't forget. Always follow this calculator phrase. So if everything goes wrong, bro, don't panic. Don't panic. I'll still run it for you guys. Don't panic. I'll still run it for you guys. So how about okay, let's check the outcome. Let's check. Let's check. Always take note of this period idea. Always take note. So let's wait. We actually lost on that one, so this time around they told us to go with odd. So right now I have to go with this amount. I have to go with this amount on the phrase tree and come back to the platform, select odd, and I'm to go with this amount showing on the screen. So I'm to select odd right now, then select 0.615, then click on trade and click on confirm. I've successfully joined the trade, so I've joined. So let's wait for the outcome. Let's wait for the outcome. So you guys shouldn't forget that I started with roughly 100, so my balance has increased to about, let me just say, 102, and this is more like still the morning section, so evening section haven't reached yet. So maybe in the evening section I should make some couple of bucks for myself. So let's still wait. Let's wait for the outcome. And also, you guys shouldn't forget they also have the 1 minute Telegram community. They also have the 1 minute one, but just that there is no much guarantee on that one. More like if you encounter loss on the eighth phrase, you won't get 100% compensation fee like you are trading on the 5 minute one. So let me also go and show you guys that part too. So actually, it's on BTC 60 seconds. So right here, you guys can see that they still do drop signals. Sorry about that. So they still drop signals on the 1 minute on, and this one is actually active 24/7. So this one is actually active, and right here, they're actually more like one on the eighth phrase on this very particular one. You guys can see they actually won on the eighth phrase. So had it been everything actually went wrong on the eighth phrase, those that actually joined it would have gotten compensation fee. So that's it. That's it. So let's still wait for them to drop another. Let's wait for the outcome of this very particular trade. So let's just wait. Let's wait for the outcome of this very particular trade. So let's just wait. So right now we are currently at the fourth phrase. So we are currently at the fourth phrase. And this time around they told us to go with odd, and you guys should take note of this period ID. They told us to go with odd, so I'm still going to select odd, then go over to the calculator phrase, and then I'm going to trade with this amount. I'm going to trade with this amount, and this is my net gain. So I'm going to trade with this amount, and this is my net gain. So 1.537, and click on trade and click on trade again. I've successfully joined the trade. You guys can see I've successfully joined. What's up, guys? What's happening? What's happening? Why the sad face in the chat? Why? Waiting up. Let's wait for the outcome of this trade. So the reason why I'm not actually using my PC to trade is because of this trade button isn't showing. But I'm using my phone for the execution, then using this to demonstrate how it actually works. So that's it. God, I beg, I made a huge mistake. I hope. Wait, odd and it's only on the one and right now I'm seeing about okay. There's a compensation on the 1 minute on, and how the compensation actually works is that if you are trading on the 1 minute signal and start from the phrase one with this amount and trade to this eighth phrase, and everything goes wrong at the eighth phrase, you are going to get compensated based on the money you lost on the eighth phrase. But if you are trading with this their 5 minute signal and everything goes wrong at this eighth phrase, you are going to get compensated based on the money you started from phrase 1 to the phrase 8. So which means everything you are going to get it back if everything goes wrong at this eighth phrase. So that's it. That's it. About 25 seconds left. About 25 seconds left. So let's just wait. If everything goes wrong at this phrase, then on this one, I'm going to go with this amount, and this is the net gain. So which actually means that on each phrase, as they encounter some losses, you would keep getting more higher profit. So that's it. So if it's on the phrase 7, you are going to get this. If it's on the phrase 8, then you are going to get this. So that's it. And if everything now goes wrong at this very particular eighth phrase, we actually won on that trade. If everything goes wrong at the eighth phrase, then you are going to get 100% compensation fee. So it's as easy as that. So we actually won on that trade. So right now we have to go back to the phrase one amount. We have to go back to the phrase one amount. Then I'm to select this, and right here you guys can see that they now told us to go with big, so which I now have to select big and put the amount I want to trade with. Put the amount I want to trade with and click on this trade right here. And you guys should always take note of this. I'm about $2 in profit right now, so it's about 2%. So they told us to go with big, and currently actually I just have to 098 and then click on the trade and click on trade again. I've successfully joined the trade. And also you guys don't forget, you can create an account for yourself using the link in the video description, sorry, in this live stream description, and also join their Telegram community. You can actually join their Telegram community using the link is also in the description. So let's wait for the outcome. Let's wait for the outcome and let's see how it actually plays out. So in about, let's just say 15 minutes more, we should be done with this trading. 15 minutes more. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. So, and also they also have this Ethereum, but we are not going to talk about this Ethereum. And don't forget, you can also participate in this activity on the platform to get some rewards for yourself. So read all the description, and you can actually participate on anyone you love most on the platform. And don't forget, this is where you can find the calculator phrase if you actually want to use it. This is where you can find the calculator phrase, and also this is the BTC 28. I don't know why this stuff is lagging, like almost. Bro, the season hasn't ended yet. It haven't. So let's still wait. Let's still wait. So bro, the season hasn't ended yet. It haven't. So
We
let's still
actually
wait.
won on that trade too.
Let's still wait.
We won on that trade, and this time around, let's wait for them to tell us what next to do, whether we should go with another signal or not.
We actually won on that trade too.
So, okay, the signal is actually over. So,
This time around, let's wait for them to tell us what next
so
to do,
5%
whether we
profit.
should go with
But
another
I
signal or
still
not.
wait. Okay, the signal is over.
So, okay,
So
the
guys, you guys
signal
can
is
see that the
over.
signal is over and we were able to make at least 5% profit every
So
single day.
5% profit.
So
But
it
I
means
still
that each trading
okay, the signal is over. So guys, you guys can see that the signal is over and we were able to make at least 5% profit every single day. So it means that each trading section give us 2.5 percent. So let me go and check whether or not if it's true. So right on the platform, I started with roughly $100, and right now you guys can see that I'm up about $2 in profit. So so that's actually it. And also about the giveaway, for those of you that have watched to this very particular stage, about the giveaway, you guys, I don't know whether I should tell you guys to drop your account details in the chat or maybe to message me privately. Dropping your account details on the chat might not really be good, so let me wait. uh, okay, okay, we have about 4 people active on the chat. So you guys know what, reach out to me, send me a message. Okay, send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll be giving you guys, okay, since you guys said that you guys wanted you guys want cash instead of airtime, I would be rewarding you guys with God abeg, God abeg. Okay, 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 you guys should just wait. If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up abeg, make una no vex. Abeg, give me a thumbs up in the chat abeg. You. Okay, okay, okay. Thank God, thank God. So what I was saying before is I beg about the giveaway. You guys can reach out to me via WhatsApp. And I'll be making a withdrawal of about $10 now. Chai, my voice is fading. That's why I don't love using this microphone. I prefer this small one. So make una no vex abeg. So actually, let me click on the withdraw button. Let me withdraw $10. So you guys should reach out to me via WhatsApp. I would I would be has been submitted. Okay, and the withdrawal usually take within 5 minutes for it to drop my account. So if you guys can still hear me, please give me a thumbs up in the chat, abeg. If my voice is still fading, just if my voice is okay right now, give me a thumbs up in the chat or let me know in the chat. Yo. Okay, so you guys should reach out to me via WhatsApp. I can see you guys are more like four active people now. So you so Mayor, Mayor Animation, David, and who again? Just three. Just three. Not even up to four. But I have about 8 people that are watching the live stream now. But okay, you three, yeah, you three. Since you guys are the one that are more like active now, you three should not hearing you again. Jesus. If you guys can still hear me, give me a thumbs up. I'm more like a little bit confused now. A little bit confused because I was. Yeah, Mayor, just reach out to me. David, reach out to me, and okay, and so guys, actually, I've received my withdrawal. I've received my withdrawal from the platform. So here is it. I now received about $9. You guys can see I received about $9. So okay, send me a message and mention David and Mayor with this your name. This your name. Baby what again? Oh yeah, nah. You four, you four can send me a DM. Send me a DM now, so I would run this stuff. Um, so that's actually it. I was able to receive my withdrawal, so you guys can also try it out. And don't forget to check out the link in the description to get an account for yourself and also fund your account too. And they'll be dropping another signal by 5 p.m. today, so you guys can also participate too. So guys, that's actually it. I'll be live streaming again this time tomorrow, but not this time actually, but 9 a.m. tomorrow. 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'll still be doing a giveaway.
might be doing a giveaway actually, but here is actually it. And you guys shouldn't forget to always use this calculator phrase to trade, and also don't forget to trade with this their Telegram community, 5 minutes Telegram community. And their withdrawal usually take 5 minutes, within 5 minutes, for it to drop in your crypto account. So that's actually it, guys. I hope to see you guys on my next live stream. So keep winning, and actually I hope to see you all at the top. So don't forget to send me your, you go reach out to you. Okay, don't forget to send me your account details via WhatsApp. I beg. So that's all for now, guys. So you guys shouldn't also forget to subscribe. I beg. Make una subscribe. Make una subscribe. I beg. So that's actually it, guys. Thank you guys for watching.